it's a very hot August day here in Tennessee, but I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to go camping. So I'm Tony with the Big T Life, and let's get set up. Well, I sure am glad to be through setting up camp. It is very hot and just muggy, and humidity so high. So just sweating. I mean, I'm soaking wet. I brought about 3 or 4 shirts because I knew this was going to happen. Anyway, done, and I was actually just out walking around a little bit, and back there in the back, that's a spot where we camped one time before. And today I'm waiting on my friend Jeremy McCormick with Anvil's Adventures, and he's on his way now. So gonna be setting up beside me, and we're gonna spend the night out here, and maybe play around a little bit, ride some trails tomorrow, and then head back home. Anyway, I'm going to walk back over to my campsite so you can kind of see, change some things probably from the last part of the video where you saw me setting up stuff and I sat down and had me a drink of water. After that, I moved things around and did some other things too. So anyway, so you'll be able to see exactly what I got going on now. We really like this particular campsite just because it is just sitting on this point out here on the water, and it's really cool. But there's a few places that you can go, like Jeremy, he may, he'll probably drive up through that. That's probably a little steeper than what you can tell, but he'll probably hit that, drive around, pull over here beside me. But this is actually a place where you could put in a boat. I'm talking not a bass boat, but a small boat or canoes or kayaks. And it's a water trail. Boat ramp right there. Pretty cool. Really nice. Nice area here. The water's really peaceful. I've heard a lot of fish activity while I've been setting up camp. So you can see where people come around here and they use this campsite quite often. In fact, I was worried that I might not be able to get this one today, but I guess it's so hot, I did. I drove up in here. I was trying to find a spot where me and Jeremy can set up. But here's some sites, where you can park your truck, set up a tent, whatever. But it's not very level, and it was kind of going to be hard for both of us. So I just pulled down here more on this flat. It's actually nicer anyway because it's down by the water. So you can see, I set up my toilet and tent there, and you've seen videos of mine where I talked about this and all about it. So anyway, pretty good, comes in handy. And probably if you've watched any of my videos before, the first thing you notice, you're like, what in the world? You got an awning, a 270-degree awning on here. And I have a video about my first awning that I use is a tarp, and I made the poles, and I actually still have the poles in the tarp all in my truck. So I could still use that if I wanted to. I could extend off of this one. This particular awning, it's an Overland Pros 270-degree. You can see right here, there's the logo, Overland Pros. And it has walls to it. They zip together, they Velcro to the top and zip together. I definitely don't want to do that now. We're not having any rain, so I'm not going to worry about that. And it's too hot, I need the air circulation. But anyway, this is the first time I've been out with it, And you saw me setting it up. That was actually the second time that I set it up. And I did it once in the driveway, and so I knew how to do it a little bit. And this time it was a little bit easier. So something else that I've gotten new since the last time out is I got the camp kitchen set up here. I didn't have that. I was basically working just off of this little table or the tailgate of my truck. And so I got that, and it makes things a little nicer. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy using that. This is going to be the first time. So, look inside. Pretty much, you know, just like it has been. You know, I built, you see the videos where I talk about my basic camper. You hear all about that. You can see my poles right there for the canopy. My tarp canopy, so if I need to use that. But probably the most important item that I brought was an Icy Breeze air conditioning cooler. I got that for my wife for an anniversary present this year. We used it on the pontoon boat, and she loves it on there. So I think it's going to be pretty good tonight, trying to settle in and cool off. And I may do a little bit of video about that later, but I just have it hooks up here to my Blue Eddy, and that's how I power that. So it really does put out some cold air, and I'm excited to get to use that. And that fan there, that's actually my wife's fan too. That was the first thing that I got her to go on the pontoon boat, and then I upgraded to the Icy Breeze. Brought me a couple rod and reels this time. I'm probably going to go out here and maybe try to catch me a fish walking down the bank. But hey, that's my camping setup for tonight. And I'm looking forward to Jeremy getting here, and he'll pull his Jeep up somewhere in this area, and then we'll use a common area over there for cooking and where we hang out. Thanks so much for watching my video today, and I hope you saw something that you liked and something that you might be able to use for your campsite. And I'll see you next time on the Big T Life.